Hello, everybody, and welcome to What's Up in the Northland with me, Chair. Okay, so it's time for another episode of What's Up in the Northland. And as you know, during each of these episodes, what we do is we dive into the UFO reports that we've gotten over the last month. And we are also going to revisit recent investigations and share what evidence has been discovered. So those that we haven't closed out before, that are closed out now, you're going to get the info on that. So sit back, relax, keep your mind open, and let's see what's up in the Northland. Okay, so let's start off with some updates. This one here was May 12th, 2025 at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Proctor, Minnesota, which is near Duluth. I was the investigator on this one, so the brief summary was a UFO UAP aircraft the size of 4 city buses flew directly over my head. So on this one here, he was having a disagreement with the driver of the car. He got out, started walking. He said it was foggy that day, and that this craft came out of the fog from the right-hand side, flew over top of him, and then disappeared on the left-hand side. Now, the thing about this is he walked another 20 minutes to get to a bus stop. So he had only been walking for 25 minutes tops by the time he got to this bus stop. And it's about how long it should have taken him. However, from the time he got out of the car to the time he got to the bus stop, 2.5 hours had transpired. So I dug into this a little bit. The witness is very credible. He is not looking for anything to get out of this. He's just, this is my story. These are the facts as I know it. If it helps anybody else, then that's great. Well, on this day, there wasn't a cloud in the sky and there was 30-knot gust winds. So there's no way there could have been fog that day. When I told him about that, he was like, look, I don't know what to tell you. It was foggy that day. That's what I saw. I guess by the time I got to the bus stop, it had kind of cleared up a little bit, but there's still some fog out there. So it's possible that this is either got the date wrong, but I went through and checked all the weather around that same time frame, and I couldn't find anything correlating with that. But this could also be a screen memory. Screen memory of something that just wasn't really there, but was implanted into his mind. And that's kind of what I believe, because the guy seems very credible. And like I said, he's not looking for fame, fortune, doesn't want his name out there. This is just a matter of fact. This is what happened. Don't know what to tell you. So I signed it off as an unknown UAV. And here are some drawings that he drew for me. Now, it's interesting to note on here, the first one here on the left, he wasn't real happy with that, so he drew a couple more here on the right. You can see it was a triangular shaped craft, but what a lot of people don't say, and what he's got written here, is it was concave on the back. But I've heard a lot of stories where the back end of these craft are actually concave, and that's what he was trying to show here, was the concaveness of that back of the aircraft. So again, I'm going with unknown UAV. Okay, so let's get into the new cases. There has been one new North Dakota case and one new northern Minnesota case reported since our August meeting. So let's take a look, see what we got. Okay, North Dakota cases, we're going to start off with those, or that one. This happened in January of 2020, so kind of a historical one. It was at night in Fargo. Anna's on this one. The witness summary is, had a dream that felt like a memory. Well, I looked into a little bit more of this one as far as what was written in our case management system. And this is an ERT case, or an experiencer resource team case. Anna's a member of that team, so as she interviews this person for this sighting, she'll also be doing the ERT portion of it. So this is all I can tell you. I can't tell you anything else. ERT cases are confidential, so this is all you're going to get on this one. So thank you, Anna. You're on it. Okay, so let's move into the northern Minnesota case that we got this month. So this happened September 4th, 2023. So again, another historical case. Happened after dark, about midnight, in Alexandria, Minnesota. And Preston's on this one. Preston's an old-timer field investigator. He's very good. He's done lots of cases, and I trust him quite a bit on this one. So anyhow, the witness summary reads, We were out in the middle of Lake Carlos, which is in Carlos, Minnesota, which is near Alexandria, Minnesota. And we're on paddleboards. It was a very relaxing Sunday, so we decided to stay out on the lake and enjoy the night sky, do some night fishing. Sounds like fun. We're the only watercraft on the lake in the area where we were, which is on the northern end of the lake. Well, they saw something out there, but just before the object appeared, the entire area on the lake became silent and still. The air felt charged with static electricity and very calming. But then to the southeast, they both saw this 100-foot ripple effect, similar to like if you're dropping a pebble into a still pond and whatever. Anyhow, out pops this bright orange, like the center of a fire pit with the hot coals orange, roundish object. It traveled at a near slow jog pace, steady in altitude, so it must have rose up and then just kind of was moving. Steady in direction, yet was slowly spinning and changing shape within its glowing framework. The object continued on its path and out of sight. We've had multiple sightings near this area of other anomalies and several sightings in the daytime of something akin to the Bugha Sphere. Now, you can look up the Bugha Sphere, but we've actually been talking about that quite a bit lately. And we had a case up by Sabine, which is not far from Alexandria, where we have a video of a sphere that is flying through the air. So you can reference that video, and I don't remember exactly which one it is. So you might have to search that one a little bit. It's on our channel right here, and you can find it. So it's something to the Bugha Sphere. So anyhow, Preston was in on this one. There was a video, but we weren't able to get it to upload. Preston talked to him, was able to see some other video, but I haven't seen that video yet. And Preston has decided that this is actually an unknown UAV. If we get that video, we'll have that in a future video here, so y'all can see it. And that's what's going on the Northland. So thanks for being with us today. Please hit that like, please hit that subscribe. If you've seen anything strange up in the skies, let us know below. Let's talk about it. Have you ever thought about becoming a MUFON field investigator? Well, now is the perfect time to get involved. Here's how it works. Start by visiting MUFON.com. That's MUFON.com, and become a member. Once you're signed up, you'll be able to purchase the official Field Investigator Manual. Study the manual at your own pace, then take the online test. Once you pass, you'll be paired with a mentor, an experienced investigator who will guide you every step of the way. And remember, you'll never investigate alone. MUFON is a team, and we're always supporting each other as we search for the truth about UFOs. So if you ever wanted to make a real difference in the world of UFO research, this is your chance. Visit MUFON.com and get started today.